Hey friends, welcome to my channel, JB's Crochet. I'm your host, Amber. Today's gonna be, like I always say, one of those random videos. I don't know if you can see this mess on my bed here, but I was doing some messing around with my yarn and stuff, and got a little bit of a mess here on my table. I saw that and said table. I have a little bit of mess on my bed. And I don't know, I just thought I'd chit chat with you while I organize this, because this is all mostly yarn related. And some of it are clothes. They're brand new clothes though, so I thought I might show and share that with you. So I'm just gonna take you along with me and try and talk loudly so you can hear me. So yeah, I got this out because, well, I'm making a blanket for my youngest with oranges and yellows. I knew I should have brought it in here, but that's okay. And I got to thinking I wanted to make one for my next oldest, my 10-year-old son. And I had made him a hat with these on my Addy knitting machine. And I still have 2 of those and 2 of these. And so I was thinking I might just run these 2 together. Then I was like, as cool as that would be, I think I'm actually going to run it with this neon green. I was like, isn't that going to be cool? So it's going to be run 2 together, and I'm going to use a big crochet hook and make a C2C. The one I'm making for my 6-year-old is, I'm using a big twist yarn that's really super soft. That's like it's a color changing between oranges and yellows and just lighter yellows. And then I just happen to have a leftover scrap of, I believe, at least it felt like to me, I love this yarn from Hobby Lobby. So I went to Hobby Lobby and got more because I didn't have enough left of that yarn to do a big enough blanket. I already ran out of the yarn right before I recorded this video, and just started into the new skein that I bought today, and the feel of them are a little different. So I don't know if it's just, I don't remember the brand that I got. It's definitely not Caron Simply Soft because it's not as silky, but it still has a bit of a silky feel to it. I don't know, I'm racking my brain what other brand it could be, but I'm pretty sure it was I Love This Yarn because that's about the only yarn I used before. Juan got me started on Mainstays from Walmart. This stuff is soft. This blue stuff right, this blue variegated, and Big Twist. A friend of mine got me started on Big Twist, and some of that is like super soft. Some are super soft compared to others in the Big Twist. Like, you know, some are like really, really soft, and some are just kind of sort of soft. But anyway, I have found that these smaller prints like these in the Big Twist, they're really super soft. So I'm running it with that I Love This yarn from Hobby Lobby, and I'm using a size 9 crochet hook, my Clover, and it's, oh my gosh, talk about soft and squishy. Very much soft and squishy. All right, so I'm gonna leave this out because I want to, when I get done with the yellow blanket, I'm gonna move right into this one, but so I'm going to leave this on my bed right there. But what I want to do is I'm actually going to frog this, because I was just playing around to see if I wanted to make a blanket. In this is I think it's the Alpine Stitch. It's really pretty. And like I said, I didn't get very far on it. I think I got 4 rows done on it, just because that's about, I think it's row 4 that you end up repeating. And so, but frogging, no time at all. But yeah, I think you end up repeating row 4 to get the Alpine Stitch effect, which, like I said, I definitely want to make this in a, you know, with some yarn eventually, this Alpine Stitch, but for now, I have a cat in here with me too, and she's like eyeballing me frogging this right now, and she's like, I'm being enticed, but I want to lay in this comfy chair. I'll have to see if I can smoothly show you her real quick. I'm gonna lift you up. So she's sitting over here. There she is. You can see her eyeball in the yarn. Woo! All right. We went for a ride. Hopefully that wasn't too crazy for you. Nobody got car sick, I hope. Because if you did, you gotta clean it up. Because I don't do that. Well, I mean, I do if I have to. If it's my kids. It's definitely a warm day here today. I had to actually turn the AC down a little bit. Whew. And my throat feels a little sore for some reason, but I know the reason for that actually. Hormones are raging right now, and my kids got the better of me this morning, or this afternoon here recently, because I had to raise my voice. Keep dropping this thing. It's like I'm like frogging away and I'm like ripping it out of my hand as I do it. So I'm literally almost done. Frogging, it's so satisfying when it's warranted, when you want to do it. When you have to do it, you're just like, ugh. But it goes so fast. All right, so you know what? I'm going to stop real quick and I'm going to show you the shirts. So I went to Walmart today and I got some new t-shirts. This pink one is actually one of them. I left it on as I tried it on at home. I grabbed a bunch at the store and brought them home. And I was like, I'm going to try these on at home because I don't like trying things on, especially in Walmart. They have open, changing rooms, and I'm just like, not for me. And I am more than willing to try it on at home. If it doesn't fit, I'll take it right back. Well, maybe not that day, but very quickly. So this was the shirt I was already wearing, so I'm just going to toss that over there. Now, I was walking up to the clothing area because I wanted to look at clothes for myself because, with the summer coming on, I need a few more t-shirts to wear that are light and, airy and comfy. And I saw this lady trying on this shirt. And I was like, that's a really good color on you. And she's like, well, thank you. And I said, and I started looking at it and feeling the shirt on the rack. And I was like, huh, I'm really glad I saw that on you because I really like this color too. And I rung it up, and I honestly didn't pay attention to the price, but they're $9.98. That's what the tag says. $10 shirt, that's not bad. So I went up to the register, or actually no, I used my Scan and Go. I was using my Scan and Go, so I was actually scanning it into my phone. And then when I get done, I go to the register and scan the QR code, and it, pays for it and all that. And it rung up for $5. This shirt. It's a purple ombre. Goes from this dark purple, obviously, to this lighter purple here. It looks huge, but when you wear it, it's really light and flowy. $5! When I tried this on at home and knowing that I paid $5 for it, I'm going back to see if I can get some more because I can scan them to see if they're $5 before I paid for them. Now, the other shirt I got that's identical in the design, but it's a different color because I was like, I'm gonna grab two. If I don't like them, I can always bring them back. It's inside out, but it's the same inside out. It's a black tunic. They're actually called tunics, and these are smalls on me, but they're huge. But they are like buttery soft, very flowy. They're not tight fitting at all, and I'm like, I actually love these. I'm gonna have to wear like a sports bra underneath it instead of the one I have on because it has some little laciness on the top, so it kind of sticks out with these lighter colors, which is okay. But I'm very conscious about things like that. And then this shirt I actually picked up in all the colors but white. I think white was the only other color I didn't pick up. So this is that, I think this is that same purple at the top of this one. Well, okay, it's a little lighter. It's almost a shade in the middle. I do love purple, but you know, for summer, these are some nice bright colors, and they're just, you know, look, I mean, it's just a nice plain tee that fits very well. It goes down just below my tushy like I like it. Drives my husband crazy. He's like, you need to wear shorter shirts. I'm just like, no, I don't. And I got this, I believe this is teal color. And of course, I mean, you can't go wrong with a nice black t-shirt, you know. Just, I got black. And then I also picked up Joseph from Moonlit Moth Creations. He went shopping and showed off his haul. So I'm like, well, I gotta show off my haul. Mine wasn't as good as his haul because he got some really cool deals at some different places. I just went to Walmart because I went for some groceries and I got in and out of there without going to the clearance section, and I'm kicking myself in the butt for it, but that's okay. I also snagged this dress. It goes down to my knees. And y'all, the best thing about dresses, if you can find them, pockets. My hand is in a pocket on both sides. And it's a little bit thicker than this shirt, I feel like. But maybe not, I don't know. But it's very flowy and light. I tried it on at home, of course, and I went, oh, I'm so glad I grabbed it. It's so comfy. There's a pink one I may go back and get. And I think this was only $10 too for this dress. Let me double check. Yes, $10 for a cute little dress. Summer dress. And it's light and airy and flowy. I mean, those aren't steals and deals, but I mean, still, for these shirts, actually, oh, I forgot to tell you, they're normally $5, I guess. They were marked down for $3.98. So it was only $1 off, but I'm still like, hey, $12 for 4 shirts. I'll take it. So anywho, back to cleaning off the bed. I mean, those clothes I'm going to put in my laundry basket and wash them, even though I should do that with this one, but I'm already wearing it, so I'll wash it later. This is my project that I'm working on with the forget-me-not. I keep it right by my bed so that way I don't forget. You know, this is on my priority list for June to get done. So I may not necessarily work on it every day, but it's, you know, like, this is on, like, I have my list, you know, like, in my head I must get these projects done in this time frame, and then I'll move on to the next projects. And you know, if I get bored with this one for some reason, I have my other projects my other priorities I can go to and work on those for a little bit. So like today, I'm working on my 6-year-old's blanket, and I've gotten quite a bit done on it, but I want to make it big. Like, I'm talking full size maybe. So I might get to go yarn shopping some more to finish it, which I know I'm going to have to go to Joann's to get some more of the variegated yarn that's in it, because I'm almost out of the first one and I only have one, because I just bought one to see if I liked it, and it's just been sitting on my shelf, and I went, well, I'm going to use this one now, and now I have to go buy more. So I'm actually going to set this right here next to my bed. I have my Stitch Dictionary. I have a cart sitting next to my chair where the cat's sleeping. She's currently cleaning her rear end at the moment, so I'm not going to show you that area. But I'm going to put this on my cart so that way it's put away. I have to find a spot for it because I keep buying more crochet books, pattern books, and it's taking up space. So I have some trash. This is one of those plastic bags that I use. It's a temporary, because this stickiness, the more you unstick it, it doesn't stick very well. So I'm turning it into a little trash bag at the moment, and I'm going to throw any trash I find in it, which I don't see much left on my bed that warrants being thrown away. This is my notebook that I am using to write down my beanie pattern ideas. See my drawing there and my pattern. Messy notes. And then my forget-me-not flower that I did, and some more beanie patterns. You know, I believe this is actually this is my Kindness Matters hashtag beanie pattern that I did, that I'm gonna be doing the comment picker to do the name. So I'm actually gonna just stick this on my cart for now, because I normally like to keep this with me, but I'm just getting it off my bed for now, and I can always come back and grab it if, you know, ideas strike me. But I like to have it with me, so that way when they do, I have it immediately there and I can start, you know. But for now, I'm putting it on my cart, so that way I know exactly where it's at, so I can come get it when I need it. Okay. I was gonna do a bunch of yellows in my son's blanket, and I was gonna use this, but I'm not anymore. So I'm actually gonna put this back on my shelf, my yarn shelf. So that way it's put up. And then this is the part of the lime green that I have I'm going to use with that blue. So I'm actually going to leave this out, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to recake up this green that I just frogged out. So, and I have an empty yarn storage bag here that don't know what I'm going to do with at the moment. I think I'm just going to very carefully fold it up like it came in the mail to me. Find all the little creases and folds and fold it in as best I can. It's not going to be perfect. Nothing ever is. I'm just going to fold it for now. I think I have some space on my cart. I think I'm just going to stuff it on my cart for now. Ugh. Just to get it out of the way, and it's somewhere out of the way. Alright, and then I have my pouch, which is sitting here open. I need to close it up, but I got some scissors out of here, so that's why it's open. I can throw those in there in a minute. Yep, they're actually sitting right here. So I had these out because I was messing with my Addy machine earlier, and I was trying to make something, but I lost interest in it. I was trying to use up some yarn I had that, I don't know, it might be Big Twist, I'm not sure. It's soft-ish, but it's kind of rough-ish at the same time. It's definitely not Red Heart, because, yeah, this is Big Twist. It feels, yeah, this feels Big Twisty soft. It's a pale yellow. I'm pretty sure it's Big Twist, because it's definitely not Hobby Lobby. Because, like I said, the only thing I ever got from Hobby Lobby was usually, I love this yarn, or I love this cotton, or I love this chunky. Very rarely did I get Yarn Bee, because it was a little bit more expensive. But I do like Yarn Bee too. So, here's my Kindness Matters hashtag beanie. I was working on my live yesterday and said I didn't, look at the color changes. You see that? I just, it's funky, but you know what? I like it. It turned out actually pretty cool looking. The color changes are still a little iffy for me, but it's literally still attached to this game. So I think what I'm going to do actually is, while I'm standing here, I'm actually going to pull out my scissors and detach, you know what? Look at that. The hook I was using is right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to, while I'm recording you guys, have you with me recording, I'm actually going to just tie this out, or, you know, chain two like Juan does, like Juan taught me. And I'm going to snip my tail, pull up my hook, pinch it down, tight it, you know, pull it down, and then now eventually I'll go back and I'll I'll sew that in, but now it's in a state that I can move it around and it not be pulling out my yarn anymore. So I'm gonna put that over there. This hook needs to go with my my Spring Things crochet along, so I'm gonna put it back in that bag, which is right here in front of me, because I know for a fact that is the size I'm using for that one, so, and that's the hook I'm using for that blanket, so I'm just going to put it back with that. Alright, now slide that off. There we go. Alright, now let's cake up this real quick. I did put my winder up here so you could see it, because I didn't want to put it down on the ground and have to worry about moving the camera. So I just figured we'll do it like this. Oh, so it's a little higher than it normally is for me, but you know what? That's okay. I hope you guys can hear me okay. I'm literally going to rest this arm on here just to stabilize this stool that I have it attached to. And I'm going to crank it up. There's not much left on this skein, so it should go fairly quickly. I'm trying to do it tight too, so I can, you know, have a nice firm cake. Even though I know I don't like to eat firm cake, you know, we do want spongy but firm, soft, I don't know. You know what I mean. So, anywho, my bed is almost cleaned up. It's so nice when I can do this and organize, and I feel like a knot just went through my hand, but I can't find it. Well, I don't see it, so I'm just gonna keep going. It might have, and you know what? I'll deal with it when I come across it again when I make something with this yarn. I love the name of this one. It's called Peacock. And I love peacocks. They're so pretty and majestic looking. I know they can be mean from what I understand. That's just the way they have to be, I guess, to survive. So it is what it is. All right, I'm gonna cinch it down a little bit and find a place to tuck this tail in on the outside. And then pull it off the top, slide it off. And there you go. I got myself a peacock cake. All right, now we're going to frog, or actually, no, we already frogged. I'm going to wind up. My goodness, these kids, I swear. I hate it when I have to yell so much that you yell, it's not loud necessarily, but you use your voice in a way that it kind of irritates the vocal cords a little bit. It'll go away eventually. It just annoys me now, because it's like, I know why my throat's sore now. It's because I had to get irritated with my kids. They were downstairs messing around, and I don't know why, but the youngest was just, he can get kind of aggressive. Like, not like, well, he can get a little bit physically aggressive and like hot-headed, I guess you could say. He's very hot-headed. He gets that from his dad. And some from me. I am humble enough to admit that, you know, their anger issues come from both of us. And I definitely am trying to work on it. You know, I am human. I do make mistakes. I sin every day, as I say. Alright, so all the stuff's frogged, and now I'm pulling from the cake that's laying over here, so I'm going to show you. It's a floppy cake at the moment, so we're going to re-cake it for like the umpteenth time, because this cake, I've re-caked this so many times. But yeah, even now, just taking a drink helped my vocal cord area in my throat. So, you know, I love my kids to pieces. My goodness, like, they are seriously my world. And you know, if you're a parent, you understand. We have our moments of frustration with them. So the halo on this cake is just, it's so funny. Like I said, I've re-caked this thing a bunch of times. And you know what? My kids are being quiet out there. They're probably watching TV when I told them not to. Oh, see what I'm saying? They can be so frustrating, but they're being quiet. All right. But you know, I did come in here and told them to be quiet, so they're being quiet. All right, so I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I want to frog this out and use the green. But I don't know. Sound out in the comments down below. I won't do it on the camera today because that's a lot of work to frog and wind it up on here. So I think I'm just going to fold it up for now. You know what? Actually, I'm going to keep this like this because I have plenty of the slime green. I'm going to make up my oldest son, my middle son. Well, he's my oldest son because I have, excuse me, I have 3 kids. My oldest is my daughter, and then my oldest of my 2 boys, and then, you know, I have 2 boys, like I just said. I can repeat myself a lot, and I apologize. Anywho, once I get done with his blanket with the green and the blue variegated yarn, I will finish making a small blanket throw with this that my youngest may end up stealing and taking, or I might donate it. Who knows? But it's really cool, like looking, and it's really soft because it's squishy. Oh my gosh, the squish on this, like, you see it just bounce back. It's like, oh, it's so squishy. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to just leave it in here. And yes, that skein is just kind of in there, but it's not hurting it. It'll just stay in there like that. And I'm going to zip it up and just, like I said, it's not, I don't like using timeout. I guess it is a timeout, but it's a good timeout. I'm just putting it off to the side for now, and I will come back. I'll revisit. I'll bring it out of timeout when I get the green and blue variegated blanket done. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to put it... Oh, I think... My yarn shells cubes are getting so mixed up at this point. I had them in a rainbow display, but I keep moving things around to get to certain ones, and it's starting to get a little muddled over there, but that's okay. So that's all I have for you. Let me know, did you enjoy this random weird, you know, clothes haul and caking up a yarn and frogging and all the fun stuff, and a peek into my bedroom? So yeah, you're seeing the best part of it. It's one of my favorite little art displays that I have. It's like a coppery looking rustic metal piece with butterflies on it and birds and stuff. It reminds me of my great grandma. Not that it came from her, but it just reminds me of her because she loved butterflies and birds and hummingbirds and stuff like that. So it just reminds me of her. So it's, you know, it's a nice little remembrance of her. So yeah, I mean, that's all I have. I mean, I'm pretty much cleaned up off my bed. I just literally have to take all these clothes, take the tags off of them, throw them in the wash. The only other thing I have on here is my hoodie sweatshirt that I wear around the house when it gets chilly in here. So if you enjoyed that, let me know. Sound off in the comments below and let me know, is this something you want to see more of? I will eventually get around to doing, like, you know, the whole crochet and chat with me kind of videos. I just gotta find the time to do those because I don't want to just do, you know, 5-10 minutes or something like that. Like, but I want to make sure I have enough to, like, keep the conversation going. Maybe I'll save that for lives, you know, so that way I have an instant feedback question conversation going, and I don't have to think of stuff to say. So I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know, and thank you so much for all the support you guys give me, and just remember to be kind. I mean, it's really a whole lot healthier and easy to be kind. And so my channel, I want to promote kindness in every video, and I want to help support all those that want to support kindness as well. Don't forget, Kindness Matters 2024 hashtag is going on right now, and I will eventually be coming out with my tutorial for my Kindness Matters hashtag beanie. Maybe I'll just call it that. I don't know. No, I've got some really good ideas coming in on my video, from a video, and by the time you guys see this, it will have been named. I just don't have the name yet because I'm recording this before I do the random comment picker, which I will be doing tomorrow morning because I want to give it a full 24 hours so people can see it and have enough time to comment and stuff. So I will see you on the next video, friends. Have a great day, week, month, whenever you see this. As always, be kind because you don't know anyone else's journey. Thank you, KK, for that saying. I love it. And I'm going to spread the kindness just like you guys. So, bye, guys.